So guys, welcome to this video on PHP increment and decrement operators. The increment or decrement operators are used to increment or decrement a variable's value. So we have four of them. The first one is pre-increment, which increments the variable x by 1, then return x. Post-increment returns x, then increments it by 1. We also have the pre-decrement, which decrements x by 1, then return x, and the post-decrement, which returns x, then decrements x by 1. So let's check this out in code. So first, we open our PHP tag, and we close our PHP tag. So let's start with the first one. Let's declare a simple variable. Let's call x is equal to 10. And let's do the first one should be the pre-increment. So let's do pre-increment. So pre-increment is, let's echo that. So echo, or should we echo it? Yes, we should echo it. So let's echo it plus variable x, increment. So that we can see it on a new line, I'm going to put the break statement right here. Then let's echo back our former variable x. Let's see what happens. So remember we said pre-increment is going to increment x by 1 and then return x. So that is, it will increment it by 1, then return the value. So let's check this. So as you can see, x is 11. The increment, x is previously 10, but when you increment it, it becomes 11, and also the variable also becomes 11 too. So that is pre-increment. So let's try post-increment. So I'm going to copy everything and comment this guy out. Then I will collapse this so that we can have a full page. So now the next one is post-increment. Okay, so on post-increment, it's going to return x before it, increment, not decrement, x plus plus. So this is going to return x before it increments the value. So let's see. So as you can see, it echoes x for us first. That is, before it does the increments, it gives us x. Okay, it gives us x before adding the 1 to it. So plus plus is the same thing as saying s is equal to x plus 1. All right, the same thing with this guy up here. So we can just comment this. This one too is the same thing. It's the same thing as saying x is equal to x plus 1. So it returns x before incrementing the value. That is why we have x to still be 10, but after increments, the value becomes 11. So let's try this also for pre-decrement. So pre-decrement is going to be minus minus. That is pre-decrement, which is the same thing as x minus 1. So this is going to give us x minus 1 and assign it to x, then return it to us. So let's see it. As you can see, it's 9, 9, because pre-decrement is going to decrement the value before assigning it to x. Okay, but when we do the opposite, which is post-decrement, so I'll comment this, and post-decrement, which is the same thing as variable x minus 1, it is going to give us the value of x before decrementing. So we should have 10 and 9. So let's check this. And as you can see, we have 10 and 9 because in post-decrement, you get back the value of a variable before the decrement. So guys, this is it on PHP increment and decrement operators. I'll see you in the next one.